And welcome back to a very quick Who Would Win. This was a birthday request from yesterday from Lucas Rivera, whose friend's birthday it was, and asked for a video. And I did it. It's fine. It's a short video. But I have said before, you got to give me at least a day minimum to know when your birthday is coming. I got one coming up, not this week, but the following week, next week. Not this coming week. The week after this coming week. You know what I meant. The 22nd. That's plenty of time. Gave me more than enough time. But yeah, but it's a short video, so it's not that big a deal. But as I've said in the past, just gotta give me at least a little bit of time here to kind of prepare. But I digress. So the request was for who would win in a fight: Saberwolf from Killer Instinct versus the Cocaine Bear from Cocaine Bear. Now, if we're talking about the actual bear, well, the bear died. It died of an overdose, or of a heart attack. It just couldn't handle it. In the movie, which I did not see, unfortunately, the bear is clearly high on cocaine throughout the entire movie and going apeshit. So basically, you get a full-grown black bear high on cocaine. A full-grown black bear. From the way they depict the size of the bear, it's a pretty big bear. And I've seen black bears go through my yard. I've had big ones go through my yard. Black bears, hold on. American black bear. Let's just assume that the black bear was the biggest version of a black bear you could have. Let's just get a size thing right up here. Attacks and evolution. I care mostly about the size right now. Where is my size? Distribution, population, habitat, description. Okay, there we go. Skulls range from greatest length. I'm looking for. Okay, yeah, there have been great. They also have great physical strength. A bear weighing 100 pounds was observed turning flat rocks weighing 310 to 325 pounds. So basically, nearly 3 times its damn weight. Just see weight, size here. They're giving me size of their skull. I want the actual size. There we go. Size. The next one down. There we go. Let's see here. So adult males typically weigh between 126 to 551 pounds. Now that being said, apparently the state, the biggest specimens can reach bigger size. The biggest wild American black bear ever recorded was a male in New Brunswick shot. It was 902 pounds, and it was literally just shy of 8 feet tall. So if we're dealing with, let's just max the damn bear out, a 8 foot long, tall, roughly 900 some odd pound black bear, which means this black bear could probably move things almost 2,000 pounds if it really wanted to, with having a extreme striking force. Bears can run good long distance or good short distance runners. They actually are very fast. Usually able to hit at least 20 miles an hour for a serious amount of time. Actually, here we go. Yeah. Oh no, that's the range of their habitat. But they are capable of good long quick bursts of speed. That sentence made no sense. They're capable of going surprisingly fast for a decent amount of time, but they're not like a long distance runner. They're not wolves in that regard. Bears also intelligent, but this bear would be coked out of its mind, so intelligence kind of goes out the window. Also, cocaine destroys your sense of smell, so that bear's sense of smell was I didn't see the movie, but was probably just going haywire. So, yeah, you're dealing with a very vicious animal. But Saberwolf is a werewolf. Saberwolf is also a wolf that, despite his feral nature, and he is extremely feral, he still has some grasp on his humanity. It's not the same as John Talbane, but it is still somewhat grasp on his humanity. Let's see here. In terms of this is just the game. I don't want the game. I want the actual info on the character here. Saberwolf, Killer Instinct. Let's try that. So drug cut. He became first time for a time he had gained control of his lycanthropy, but the lure of the wolf haunted him and drew him back in the likes of addiction. So this doesn't give me a size range, but the fact of the matter is he's already taller than a normal human, an average human, which would make him, based on the images. I don't have an actual. Can I find a size height thing for? You can tell I'm not very well prepared for this one. That's because it's a birthday request, and I'll admit I am kind of doing it on the fly a bit. Oh, here we go. Wow. Well, really? He's only 5'11"? No, that can't be. He's only 5'11". I am legitimately surprised by this. For a werewolf, he is tiny. Cocaine Bear actually outweighs him and is larger than him by a frightening degree. Literally, the Cocaine Bear is like 3 feet taller. Or not, well, no, he's about 2 feet taller and about twice as heavy. Huh. That is interesting. I am legitimately surprised by it. Most times you see a werewolf, it's usually depicted as being pretty damn big. Or at least bigger than the person, at the minimum the same size, which I'm guessing is this in this case, but or bigger than the person that he transformed from. I mean, despite all this, he is still a werewolf. Well, let's see here. In terms of abilities, this is interesting. Personality. Suffering from one of the most virulent strains of lycanthropy on record and being the longest-lived werewolf known to exist, Conrad von Saberwolf has been studied extensively by ARIA, over the years. Their observations led to a troubling conclusion. An elderly werewolf represents a much greater danger than a younger one. While a loss of strength or dexterity lycanthrope suffers in advanced age is negligible, the redoubled animality. What the hell is that? Animal words. Animality, and ancient instincts they master will more than make up for it. This has caused Ultratech to summarize summarily. God, these summarily. What? To summarily. I've actually always had trouble with pronunciation as a kid. I took speech classes, so and I've fallen back into some old habits back recently, particularly, which you've even seen in some videos, where I'm moving so fast with my thoughts that my mouth can't keep up, and so I kind of stumble. But pronunciation was always difficult, but I grew a little bit more effective as the years went on. But words that I think are almost sometimes I literally need to check if this word was literally just made up for the sake of this wiki right here. I really need to see this. Okay, is this an actual word? Let's see here. Paste. It's a word. What the hell is with these words? It's basically they're trying to say it basically caused Ultratech to summarize something. Is it summarily? Is that the word? Summarily classify Saberwolf as one of the most dangerous creatures on the planet. Ultratech wasn't exaggerating in that assessment. Even with his body now left in an elderly, dilapidated state, Conrad exhibits a frightening physical prowess steered by decades of experience in stalking and devouring any living thing that is unlucky enough to cross his path. Saberwolf is not only highly unpredictable and savage and feral, but he sometimes displays a strange sense of self-preservation as well as moments of deadly patience. These traits have turned the aging werewolf into a grizzled survivor and an apex predator of almost any environment he finds himself in. Back in his prime, if I remember correctly, he does have the ability to fire fire bats or something like that too from the games. So as the series has continued, he's gotten older and he's weakened, Saberwolf. But this doesn't really change the fact that he's still a werewolf. He's basically the Cocaine Bear without the cocaine, mentally speaking. He is about as feral and monstrous as you're going to get from a wild animal. Except he's also still got some intelligence in there. And he's got, again, cunning. So you get Cocaine Bear coming in. Because he's in a weakened state, Cocaine Bear comes in, attacks him, he's just he's getting pulled back, but he's ripping into the cocaine bear. He bites into the cocaine bear because he can taste the cocaine in the system. So he's like, maybe the cocaine bear just poof smacks him around. He goes flying, but he immediately backtracks and just goes into hiding because self-preservation, patience, and cunning. He does have those things even in a feral state. And the cocaine bear is now reeling from him. He's like, and then Saberwolf probably comes in from behind, starts ripping apart the back of the bear, and just breaks his neck. That's gonna be it, because Saberwolf has been fighting actual fighters his entire life in that game, in that entire franchise. He's been a werewolf for God knows how long. A tripped out black bear on cocaine is really not that big of a thing. It would maybe take him by surprise. It might take him by surprise. It is bigger than him. It is arguably more powerful to a degree than him. But he's by no means weak compared to the bear. He is most likely just on the back foot through most of the fight. And for a little bit of the fight, falls back, lets the bear reel from the wounds that he did give it, and then come from behind and just attack the bear. Because the bear's sense of smell is dead based on that. Well, actually, no, you know what? Let's be fair. The bear ate the cocaine. He didn't snort the cocaine. There is a difference there. So, I need to take that assessment back. The bear might still be able to smell him, but that doesn't mean he'd be able to pick up where he's coming from. And even if he could, Saberwolf would still be able to crack him in the face, maybe and start just gouging, gutting him, all that. Kind of like what the Predator did in Prey. That's kind of how I see this happening. The bear comes in, shakes him for a bit, hurts him, and then because he has fought, he's not like a true trained fighter or anything like that, but he's still got feral instincts. He maybe comes in, crushes, slashes the bear face, or maybe even actually hits him, knocks the bear down for a bit, and then maybe lifts the bear up and just guts him. Something like that. By the way, still an awesome moment in that movie. But can't wait. Mark has not. We've been currently watching the Predator movies. We just did Predator 2 last week. We're going to do Predators probably tonight. Mark doesn't really like watching the Oscars, or doesn't care about the Oscars. Which sucks, but I'll get home probably for the remaining third of it. But point being is that, so I can't wait for him to watch it. But point being is that, I think Saberwolf should take this fight. Anyway, I digress. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Happy birthday to your friend Lucas Rivera. And I will see you guys for the next one.